Hi students, welcome to PACE Online Portal. Today we are going to discuss about current affairs appointments September 2020. September 2020. In the earlier video, already I discussed October 2020. In this video, I am going to discuss about September 2020 appointments which are very important in September, right? So, if anybody didn't see the earlier video, just go to our app and install it. PACE Competitive Academy from Google Store. From Google Store, install PACE Competitive Academy app or our YouTube channel. PACE Coaching Center. PACE Coaching Center. This is our YouTube channel, PACE Coaching Center. You subscribe it. You view it and subscribe it. You will get notifications, right? Immediately you do it, then you will get all videos. So this is the Coaching Center app. You will get videos for arithmetic, reasoning, GK, current affairs, general science, pure maths, everything you will get. Okay, all are in one package. Immediately install our PACE Competitive Academy. Now come to the September 2020 appointments. New Election Commissioner of India. Rajiv Kumar. New Election Commissioner of India, Rajiv Kumar. So now we will see something about the Election Commission of India. Election Commission of India was established on 25th January 1950. 25th January 1950. January 1950 has some important thing, because on 26th January our constitution was came into force. That's why every year we celebrated 26th January as the Republic Day. 26th January is the Republic Day. Just one day before that, that is on 25th January 1950, Election Commission of India was established. That's why every year 25th January we celebrated as National Voters Day. Every year 25th January we celebrated as National Voters Day. This Election Commission of India consists of three executives. One is CEC. CEC means Chief Election Commissioner. Present Chief Election Commissioner is Sunil Arora. And another two, Rajiv Kumar is one two commissioners will be there. ECs, election commissioners. Two election commissioners will be there. One CEC will be there. CEC is Sunil Arora, and two election commissioners are already there. Sushil Chandra and Rajiv Kumar are the other two election commissioners. So the new election commissioner is Rajiv Kumar. Then we will go to the second bit. Now we are going to discuss another three important current affairs. That is the chairman of PTI. PTI means Press Trust of India. Press Trust of India, which controls, which have, it is an highest organization, it is an highest authority in India to control the press. Any press related is the print media or the print media, TV. So whatever, all press related, this is the highest authority in India. That is chairman of Press Trust of India, Avik Sarkar. Next one is CMD of HSL. CMD of HSL. Chairman and Managing Director of HSL. HSL means Hindustan Shipyard Limited. So it is at Visakhapatnam, which is at Visakhapatnam, AP. Hindustan Shipyard Limited is at Visakhapatnam, AP. So now the CMD of HSL, Hemant Khatri, KATRI, Hemant Khatri is the CMD of HSL. The next very important one, the next very important bit, definitely you will get this bit in your competitive examination. Railway, it is must. Railway, it is must. Take it as granted, 1 mark will be guaranteed for you. That is the CEO of Railway Board. Indian Railways is there, no? Indian Railways. Indian Railways is also called as Railway Board. So, to organize, to administrate this Indian Railways, there is a board called Railway Board. This Railway Board usually has the chairman. Has the chairman. But present Narendra Modi government has decided to create an highest post. That post is bigger than the chairman. Highest post in Indian Railways. For that there is a committee called Appointments. Very important, this one also. Appointments Committee of a Cabinet. It will be decided by the Cabinet, Union Cabinet. Appointment Committee of Cabinet have decided to create another highest post in Railway Board, that is called CEO. That's why we can say it as the first CEO of Railway Board, Vinay Kumar Yadav. Already you might have heard his name. He is the present chairman of Railway Board. The present chairman of Railway Board, Vinay Kumar Yadav, is also appointed as the first CEO of Railway Board. That means at present, the Vinay Kumar Yadav, VK Yadav acted as both chairman and CEO of a Railway Board. Understood? So, who is the first CEO? Who is the first CEO of Railway Board? VK Yadav, Vinay Kumar Yadav. Okay, now this is the first post created by the Appointments Committee of a Cabinet. Okay, now we will go for the. Let us see another important appointments in September 2020. CMD of South Indian Bank. Chairman and Managing Director of South Indian Bank, Murali Ramakrishnan. South Indian Bank was established in 1929. South Indian Bank was established in the year 1929. Its headquarters is at Thrissur, Kerala. South Indian Bank headquarters is at Thrissur, Kerala. This is very important. See, in current affairs, he may ask like this. The present CMD of South Indian Bank, Murali Ramakrishnan, where is the headquarters of South Indian Bank? He will ask like that. Where is the headquarters of South Indian Bank? That is Thrissur, Kerala. Another important appointment in banking sector, CMD of Punjab and Sindh Bank. CMD of Punjab and Sindh Bank, a public sector enterprise. S. Krishnan. CMD of Punjab and Sindh Bank, S. Krishnan. If you go to the history of Punjab and Sindh Bank, it was established in the year 1908. Its headquarters at New Delhi. So Punjab and Sindh Bank was established in 1908 and its headquarters is at. Now we'll go for the next current affair in September 2020. The president of AITA. AITA means All India Tennis Association. All India Tennis Association. The president of AITA, Anil Jain. Next, very important bit. It's a very important bit. New executive director of ADB. ADB means Asian Development Bank. New executive director of ADB, Samir Kumar Khare, who is an Indian. So, executive director of ADB, Samir Kumar Khare. Next appointment is the country director of ADB. The country director of ADB. So, for every country, there will be one director. So, for country director of ADB, Takio Kunishi. Takio Kunishi. You have to remember. So, you have to remember these names. Okay, na? So, executive director is Samir Kumar Kare. Country director is Takio Kunisha. So now we will discuss some points about the Asian Development Bank. Asian Development Bank is a Asia Pacific. All Asia Pacific countries are the members in this Asian Development Bank, which was established in 1966. So when it was established? It was established in 1966. Total members, 68 countries are the members. All are Asia Pacific nations. 68 countries are the members in it. Its headquarters is Manila, Philippines. Its headquarters is Manila, Philippines. Manila, Philippines is the headquarters. Very important one is the present president of ADB. The present president of ADB, Masatsugu Asakawa. A-S-A-K-A-W-A. Asakawa. If you remember this name also, it is nice. Asakawa. So, Masatsugu Asakawa is the present president of ADB. Now, I want to tell you, in banking, so many times is asked, the president of ADB belongs to which country? Sometimes you may ask, the president of World Bank belongs to which country? Now I am going to tell you two important points. The president of World Bank is always from America. Remember that. The president of World Bank is always from America, and the president of ADB is always from Japan. Because the major shareholder in ADB is Japan. The president of ADB, Asian Development Bank, is always from Japan. When it was established in 1968, total 68 countries are the members in it. The present president, Asakawa, the country director of ADB, Takio Kunishi. Okay, you have to buy out the. Now we are going to discuss another two important. September, all are very important appointments. Another two appointments that I am going to discuss is the Executive Director of World Bank. The new Executive Director of World Bank, Rajesh Kullar, is an Indo-American. Rajesh Kullar is an Indo-American, appointed as the Executive Director of World Bank. Rajesh Kullar. So, let us discuss some points about the World Bank. The World Bank was established in the year 1944. The World Bank was established in the year 1944. Right? So, in detail, we will discuss in banking. We will discuss in detail on which committee recommendations World Bank was established. Like that. Right? So, in 1944, the World Bank was established. Its headquarters is at Washington, D.C. Its headquarters at Washington, D.C., USA. Washington, D.C., USA. At present, there are 190 countries are the members. At present, there are 190 countries are the members of World Bank. 190 countries are the members of the World Bank. The present president of World Bank, David Malpass. David Malpass, M-A-L-P-A-S-S. David Malpass is the present president of World Bank. He belongs to which country? I already told you. The president of the World Bank is from America. So David Malpass. Okay, now. Then what the World Bank will do? It provides loans to governments. It provides loans to governments for infrastructure facilities. And for roads, bridge, to construct any plants like that. It gives loans only to the infrastructures. It won't give loan to any schemes. It won't give any loans to schemes. You understood? To construct a house, it won't give. For infrastructure, for laying roads, main is roads and bridges. Any water resources, it will give infrastructure. For creating infrastructure, it will give. For laying of drinking water, for providing drinking water facilities and all, it will give. So it will give only loans to the infrastructure facilities. It was established in 1944. Its headquarters is at Washington DC. The president is David Malpass. There are 190 countries are the members in it. The executive director of the World Bank is Rajesh Kullar. He was appointed as the executive director of World Bank. Right? Clear? So now we will go to the next bit. Now we will go to the next bit. That is advisor of executive director of IMF. Advisor to executive director of IMF. IMF means International Monetary Fund. International Monetary Fund. So an executive director is there. So advisor to the executive director of IMF, Simanchala Das, Indian. Simanchala Das. That's why it's a very important bit. So Simanchala Das is appointed as advisor to executive director of IMF. IMF means International Monetary Fund. So International Monetary Fund was established in the year 1944. Its headquarters is at Washington DC, USA. The same at where World Bank wasn't there. So Washington DC, USA, same 190 countries are the members. Who are the members in the World Bank are the members of IMF also. So 190 countries are the members. The present MD, we call it as managing director, not president. The present managing director of IMF, Kristalina Georgieva, Georgieva. Kristalina Georgieva. Christina Lagarde, the previous managing director of France. Now the present managing director, Kristalina Georgieva. Very important. Kristalina Georgieva. When it was established? 1944. Where its headquarters? USA. That is Washington DC. 190 countries. Why you are discussing this bit? The advisor to executive director is Simanchala Das. And another Indo-American appointed as chief economic, very important bit, chief economic advisor, the earlier appointment, the chief economic advisor to IMF. Chief economic advisor to IMF, Geeta Gopinath. This name itself Geeta Gopinath is an Indo-American appointed as chief economic advisor to IMF. He is the advisor to executive director. She is advisor to Total Monetary Fund, IMF. Chief economic advisor to IMF, Geeta Gopinath. So, what the IMF will do? What the IMF will do? It settles balance of payments among the countries. It settles balance of payments among the countries. Then what is meant by balance of payments? Suppose we want to purchase some material from America. So American dollar is American currency is US dollar. But we don't have US dollars. But we want to purchase it. We want to purchase that one. Then what we will do is, then we will go to the IMF. All 190 countries are the members in it. We will go to the IMF. So let us give some dollars. Then IMF will give dollars to America on behalf of India. Then we can purchase it like that. So if America wants to purchase from India, they want rupees. Then they will, if they have the rupee, it is okay. Then they will, otherwise they will go to the IMF. They will ask to pay money to India. So they will deposit in IMF in dollars. Like that, it settles the balance of payments among the countries. That's the IMF. IMF won't give any loans. It settles only the balance of payment. Now we are going to discuss another two important bits in current affairs September 2020 appointments. Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha. He was re-elected. Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha. Harivansh Narayan Singh. Harivansh Narayan Singh was re-elected as the Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha. So there will be a chairman. There will be a chairman of Rajya Sabha. The chairman of Rajya Sabha, vice president is ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. Ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha, which means whoever is there in the vice president post, he will be automatically the chairman of Rajya Sabha. Automatically, he will be the chairman of Rajya Sabha. The present chairman of Rajya Sabha, M. Venkaiah Naidu. The deputy chairman of Rajya Sabha, Harivansh Narayan Singh. He was re-elected. Actually, in Lok Sabha, we call it as speaker and deputy speakers. In Rajya Sabha, we call them as chairman and vice chairman. Now, another important bit. New Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir. New Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Manoj Sinha. New Governor of Jammu and Kashmir is Manoj Sinha. You know, on 31st October 2019, Jammu and Kashmir divided into two parts. One is Jammu and Kashmir as a state. Jammu and Kashmir as a state, and Ladakh as union territory. Jammu and Kashmir divided into two parts. One is Jammu and Kashmir as a state and Ladakh as a union territory, which means Jammu and Kashmir will have the chief minister. Ladakh is lieutenant governor. It was ruled by the lieutenant governor directly by the central government. Jammu and Kashmir they will have the chief minister. Earlier also there is the chief minister, but Jammu and Kashmir has the separate entity in the constitution. It has the separate constitution also. So now it belongs to India. So whatever applied to all Indian citizens, it will be applicable to Jammu and Kashmir also now. Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh also now. So Jammu and Kashmir as the separate state. So new lieutenant, because the elections were still not held in Jammu and Kashmir, that's why at present there is the governor rule. So new lieutenant governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Manoj Sinha. Okay na? 31st October 2019. Jammu and Kashmir has two capitals. One is summer capital Srinagar and winter capital Jammu. Summer capital is Srinagar and winter capital is Jammu. So that's the governor was appointed. Now we'll go for another important bits appointments in September 2020. New Prime Minister of Japan. Yoshihide Suga. Yoshihide. Suga. If you remember Suga also, it is very nice. Earlier, Shinzo Abe was the Prime Minister. Shinzo Abe was the Prime Minister of Japan, but because of his health issues, he was resigned. So Yoshihide Suga was the new Prime Minister of Japan. Japan capital is Tokyo. In the recent days, Tokyo was in news because in 2020 Olympics were to be held. Olympics must be held in Tokyo, but because of this pandemic situation, it was postponed to 2021 Olympics. So 2020 Tokyo Olympics we call it as. The capital is Tokyo. So currency of Japan, Japan yen. Currency of Japan, Japan yen. Who is the present Prime Minister? Suga. Shinzo Abe was resigned. The next bit, the brand ambassador of Paytm First Games. The brand ambassador of Paytm First Games. Sachin Tendulkar. Next, the Director General of NSG. NSG means National Security Guards. National Security Guards. SS Deshwal. This National Security Guards was formed in the year 1986, having the headquarters at New Delhi, which works under Union Home Ministry. Union Home Ministry. Who is the present Home Minister? Amit Shah. The present Home Minister Amit Shah. It will work on the Union Home Ministry, which was established in 1986, having the headquarters in New Delhi. The present Director General SS Deswal is the present Director General of. The next current affair, September 2020, in appointments. New Union Minister of Food Processing. New Union Minister, it was given an additional charge. Because earlier Harmpreet Kaur, she was resigned as the Minister of Food Processing, H. Kaur. So in the name of her, Narendra Singh Tomar was given additional charge of food processing. Okay, now that's all. Next, the chairman of TRAI. TRAI means Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, which is the highest organization which controls the total telecom sector in India. TRAI. Chairman of TRAI, P.D. Waghela is the new chairman of TRAI. So this is about the appointments in September 2020. In the next video, we will cover maybe 2 months we are going to cover in the next video. So if you missed the earlier video, October 2020, go to our YouTube channel, PACE Coaching Center. You view it and subscribe it. Don't forget to subscribe it. Another one is our app. You install this app, you will have so many videos in that. Not only current affairs, arithmetic, reasoning, pure maths, GK, general science, everything you will have there. You install this app, PACE Competitive Academy from Google Store. Go to Google Store, then you type PACE Competitive Academy and you install it. You will get so many videos. Thank you very much. Thank you.